Okay.
Shameless
Oh,
plug.
Diana. Wait, you playing Diana? My
Yeah,
goat.
I always play Diana. I always play Diana when I'm jungle.
Nice. That makes this easier because I'm a Diana main.
Holy,
So like,
okay.
how do you path? Like, do you autopilot bot or do you path based off your lanes? Like, what are you thinking? So like,
Okay,
pause
yeah,
here. What are
so
you
like,
thinking?
okay, so what I'm thinking is like my top lane is like tank matchup. I usually like to stay away from those.
Mm.
I really like to path the lanes that are like really volatile. So like, obviously like bot lane this game looks really volatile because they have Lucian.
Yeah.
Um, thing is though, I don't want to give Katarina like triple kill.
Mm.
So I
Wait,
kind of want to like
you
path
don't
the.
want Cat to get a triple kill?
Yeah, I do not want Cat. Oh wait, no, it's on my team. Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, I want Cat. I want the game to be chaotic because that's what Cat wants, right?
Mm.
Like I want to skirmish a lot. I want to
Hmm.
do a lot of things. He has Ignite.
You're thinking
I'm
very
also
much as a mid
thinking,
laner, by the way, because you're looking at your
yeah,
mid matchup and you're just like, oh, Cat's gonna carry the game. But I think you're thinking too much
yeah,
of as what mid wants to do instead of the overall game. Because like Cat is kind of terrible into their team, to be honest.
yeah. That's so much hard CC, right? Like a Mumu,
Yeah.
Lissandra. Um,
It's like who is the best into their team on your team? Probably you and Lucian, right?
Look, yeah, but Loki, me and Lucian.
Yeah. So honestly, also as a jungler, like yes, you should play for your win con and try to path to a lane that would be good. But honestly, as a jungler, you should just path wherever you can get the easiest kill. To be honest, because that's gonna be
Okay,
the easiest thing more than not. Like you could always say, oh, I
yeah.
have bot shove, so I should path bot. But then all of a sudden your bot lane trades level 2 and loses shove, and then you're screwed. So you should just always path where you think you can get the easiest kill. So I don't think even pathing top is that bad because it's pretty easy kill with Sejuani CC. I would also just path bot though because I think honestly, if you play jungle enough, you'll notice like pathing top, your top laner will coin flip the entire game level 2. So I just usually path bot anyways. Unless if it's like super like GG if you don't path top, like double ignite Riven Aatrox or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
So I also go blue smite on Diana. I think you could go any smite with Diana. I think you can go red, blue, or green, so it's not the worst thing.
Yeah.
But I think blue smite's just best. I think green smite's best on champs that don't build HP because it makes up for the. You can essentially go assassin while also. Well, maybe you're going assassin build. You're going AP.
I think I am, yeah.
Yeah, if you're going AP, then it's fine. Because if you don't build HP and you go green, it kind of essentially makes up for that missing HP. And it's actually more OP on assassins, I think. Because, like, let's say you're building a bunch of HP, right? Like, what is a 200, 300 HP shield going to do when you already have, like, 4,000? But if you have, like, 2,000, then the shield's good. Is there a reason you're doing this, or you're just, like, fighting because you're Phil?
I thought I'd win level 1, unironically.
Yeah, I mean, you do win, but the problem is, like, Amumu can do way more without CS than you can. So, you don't really want to create a game like this because you just want a full clear. Because Amumu, if he loses 1 or 2 camps, he doesn't really care. But if you were down CS, it's kind of bad for you.
Okay.
You also said you don't want to play for top, but you're trying to force a split map.
Okay.
I don't really like.
Oh yeah, because if I clear vertical, right,
Yeah.
then I can only gank top.
Yeah, you can't really touch your bot
okay.
camps unless if your bot lane helps you break the
Yeah.
vertical jungle. But also, like, I think it's way too reliant on your laners for that to work. Because, like, let's say you get the camps and the next time it respawns, that their mid has shove. Then you don't get the respawning camps, and camps get more XP as the game goes on. So if you're gonna invade, it's only worth it to ever invade if you can guarantee you can get the second camp. So if you have like Giga winning mid matchup or like bot or whatever or top, like whichever side you're invading, then it's fine to do that because it's not the first camp that matters, it's the second camp. Because the move is always gonna be able to take your red side. But what matters is if you can get the respawning camps. If you can get the respawning camps, then yes, it's good.
Yeah, that like you want that like
yes.
level 2
So
Raptors, right?
Amumu's probably hovering here because he also started top side, I think. So you're kind of throwing your, bot lane. What am I trying to say?
So should I like?
You should at least hover because your top side's not gonna. I mean, there's a chance you get double scuttled, but you should either just like fight a scuttle or just hover bot. But if you recall here, you're kind of just telling your bot lane screw you. So I think you should just hover.
How long should I hover them for?
Like you could also just run and push the wave. You should just hover until like you think a Mumu would gank, which you would either see him crossing mid or it'd be long enough to where he would have recalled. But you don't want to hover too long. You want to be on your grump when it respawns. So that's your timer. get to Gromp when it respawns.
Oh yeah, I had so much time.
You get his respawning Raptor. See how OP this is? Watch, you're gonna be up like so much XP off of this. Like you can guarantee level 6 now on your second full clear.
Yeah.
Because level 6 is 2 scuttles and 2 full clears. This is risky. So okay, you're leaving. Okay, good. Yeah, going for Aatrox better. If you stay for the Krugs, they can actually fight you maybe. This is good. Should be free
Maybe
kill.
the way I gank. I'm like trying to like cut his.
Yeah.
Off.
Yes, you always
Okay,
want to walk behind them instead of straight at them.
Yeah, I see a lot of junglers do that. Like, I watch a lot of Griffin.
Oh yeah. Griffin's
like,
good.
He always does that.
Wait, can you pause?
Yeah.
And go back. So what do you think Amumu did during all that? Well, actually, you can go back and look at the map. So Amumu was
definitely.
well, you can go back and you can see where he walks, and then we'll go off that. Go back to when you see him on the ward. Because when you're walking towards Krugs, you see him. So you see him, and where does he walk? I think he walks towards River. So I think I think he takes Scuttle.
Or...
Yeah, I think he takes Scuttle, and there was a chance he could also just try to take your Gromp. A better player would probably run to your Gromp and take your Gromp and then kite out and get Scuttle. Because you can never get to Gromp in time by the time he takes it. But because you get to your Gromp and you know it's up, then you know he did only Scuttle.
I see, yeah.
So you wanna track that because then you can kind of guess where Amumu is. So he just did Scuttle, so he's running to his Crux now. So that's how you track the jungler, because he didn't take your Gromp. You know he's okay, and you're pinging Crux. Good. You should always ping where the. Wait, hello.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I just had to change my headset battery real quick.
Oh, okay. Wait, did you hear anything I said or no?
Yeah. I heard most of it. I just didn't hear the very end.
Oh, I was just saying, like, you need to like think about that stuff because that's how you track the jungler. If you don't think about that, you're just gonna like not. You can estimate where he is, but you can know exactly where he is based on like thinking, okay, he did this camp, this camp. If I did this camp in this, like, let's say. So since you're on Gromp, you can estimate that he's on Krugs, right? You can kind of track the enemy jungler based off your camps, but he doesn't have Raptors to do. So when you go to Wolves, he's gonna be 1 camp ahead of you because he has 1 less camp to farm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can track the enemy jungler by your camps as well. And that's also important because, like, let's say bot is very volatile, right? If he's 1 camp ahead of you, you need to skip a camp to get there. Because if you are doing that camp, he's gonna be bot before you. Like, and yes, it sucks to skip a camp, but you got his camp, so it's essentially you're still up a camp because he lost 1. Even though you're not getting up 2 camps, you're up 1 camp.
Yeah, it's just like I want to be on the same timer he's like near bot, right?
Yes. So
I could skip a camp and like go back for it later, right?
Yeah, you can go back for it later. If your bot's safe, then you don't need to skip a camp. But if your bot is like frozen wave or like neutral wave, you need to skip a camp to get bot. So it doesn't matter which camp it is. Usually the outside camps are best, so you could skip your Gromp and go Wolves, or you could skip your Krugs and then go bot, because that way you can still keep your camps in sync. If you skip a middle camp, your camps are gonna get out of sync. So you usually want to skip the outside camps always.
Not gonna lie, I kind of panicked because my guy went in. I was gonna flash over this wall.
Yeah, this is the Raptors Griffin that hates Raptors start.
My bad.
So, wait, sorry, what were you doing? I was responding to a chat. So we're gonna flash over.
I was gonna flash over.
Yeah,
but I saw this guy flash in. I was like, oh my god. So then I panic flashed.
Oh, wait, you flashed. Wait, that Lysandra had good reaction time though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, like I saw him flash. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. The sad thing is, I think actually she wouldn't have been able to react to your flash because she could, telegraphically see that Cat was running at her. So you see a Mumu bot, you get his entire top side and the game's over.
Oh my god, really?
You should be able to carry off this. I don't think you gank top here. I think taking his Krugs and recalling is better because if you pause, if he's not, I mean, he's probably on Dragon. But if you show top here, like, a Mumu can just like fully do Dragon and know what you did. But if you don't show top here, he doesn't know what you did. Like, he can assume you took his red side, but the second you show top, he knows you took his red side, so he can adapt from that. Yes, he can adapt from that and take your red side when it respawns. Otherwise, if you don't show top, he's gonna like run to his top side and check, and then it's gonna be gone. He's gonna feel homeless. But the second he sees you top, he's just gonna stay bot side and gank your bot again, take your bot side. So as a jungler, it's a strength to just not show on the map. The second you show top, also their bot lane's gonna be aggro. Right? Like, they're okay to take this fight because they don't see you. If they didn't see you, maybe they'd be scared to take this fight around Dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, you
So-
can't you
so-
kill Aatrox, so it's not the worst thing, but you also want to think like, what do you lose if you go for it? So it's actually fine, I think, because like you don't get much out of it. But like, let's say there your bot lane is at threat of getting dove. The second you show, they're getting dove. If you don't show, maybe they don't dive your bot lane
Yeah,
because
that
they're
makes
scared of you
sense.
countering. So you can go for those plays, but you just got to make sure to think what's gonna happen if you show on the map.
Yeah, like what will they do? Because yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Wait, how did you get caught up
Because
there?
like
Can you go back?
I tried to recall in a really greedy spot.
Wait, did you have a recall before that or no? I think you wouldn't have had your item, right?
No, I
Can you go
wouldn't
back a
have,
little
yeah.
bit more?
Plus,
I want to see before this.
yeah, so I
So you
took their
killed, you
Krugs
took
after I killed him.
Krugs. Yeah. I mean, you know Amumu's coming from base and his bot side should be gone. So he's only going to open top here.
Yeah.
This is a
I
bit
want to take the
overstay,
Scuttle
yeah.
and dip.
Yeah, this is just a bit overstay. I mean, if you recall safer, you probably live. It's just really risky. I think you
Yeah.
should just recall even though you don't have item spike. I know you want to stay for the item spike, but you need to be out on the map because Amumu's coming out on the map with his entire team. Like Aatrox is TPing back, Amumu's coming out on the map, so this is very coin flip running bot. I think you just carry the entire game if you just hit your camps here. I mean, you do have items, so it's good to look for a fight.
Yeah, yeah. That was
But
what
I
was
think you could
thinking here.
also
I was
play
like,
for another fight. I don't think this is. Well, you do go for dive, so maybe it's fine. I actually get double kill here.
yeah, this is so
Okay,
good.
this works out.
My cat's here.
Amumu probably took your entire top side. I didn't really see actually off of the ward you had top side. In my
Okay,
head,
we
he
go
took
back.
your top side. I mean,
Click
you don't
there
have to go
now.
back. I think Amumu should take your top side. If he didn't, I don't
Yeah.
know why he wouldn't. So I would it wasn't warded, I guess. I would just assume my top side's gone, and I would play for his bot side. So
I,
instead of even
I like
ganking bot,
vertical.
you got double kill. It's fine. But instead of ganking bot, you could also just play for his bot side camps because then you could threaten bot
see.
gank after. But you got the double
Yeah.
kill, so it's fine.
I can threaten a dive, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes you don't have to like go for play right away. Just playing for later play is like also good too. Because like if you go for that
Yeah, so
bot gank,
here-
I don't think you can take his bot camp. So if you take his bot camps, I think you can go for the bot gank later. Is the thing.
So here, I thought Aatrox would like come back, because I see junglers do this a lot. Like they'll like wait here for their laner to like come back. I didn't think the turret would be gone. Like, do you know what I mean, right? Like, it's like
Yeah,
when
you're
they're
just
walking
bush
back to lane,
cheesing,
you
right?
just kill them. Yeah.
I mean, to be
that's what I was
fair,
kinda
why is
thinking.
I don't know why Aatrox is like. I
Yeah,
mean,
why is
you
he
should always
walking
look
up?
for this. I don't know why he's walking up. The wave's like completely crashing.
It's level
But
8.
yeah, I don't know. I think he's tilted. So when you notice this, you could just farm. Okay, you should always buy Dark Seal as jungler, by the way, especially Diana.
Oh, okay.
But
Really?
especially with this guy inting, you should just be like, okay, I'm just gonna farm Dark Seal stacks. So okay, Merc Treads. Who's their team? Amumu? Okay, yeah, Merc Treads are good. Never mind. Merc Treads are OP here. Yeah.
They're super broken, yeah.
Malp, I don't have a Discord. I need to create one. I don't have a Discord. I'll create one in the future. This is just
My idea here
DM
was, like,
for
taking
coaching.
their
I'll create
top
a Discord in the
spot,
future
try
though.
to end up on Dragon.
Wait, can you go back? Sorry, I was looking at chat. I want to see the map because like
All good.
you always want to think when you're coming out base what you should do. So what do you think? What do you think about the lanes right now? Like top lane, obviously you don't need to do anything there, right? Like Aatrox not respawn and your top's chilling.
Yeah.
Mid lane, I don't think anything's gonna happen. Your bot lane is probably just gonna play for plates. They have full vision. They're chilling. So yeah, you can go for this. This is fine. But I don't think you should play for all your camps because you need to be on dragon on spawn. So I think
like,
you take 2
would you
camps.
just do like wolves?
I would take blue. I'll take blue
blue.
and wolves and then kite down to dragon.
Okay.
I think if you stay for 3, it's very greedy. Well, you took 2, so it's chill. Yeah, if you take 3, it's
What do
very
you think of
greedy and overstay.
Blue and Gromp. Like my idea was like, oh, if Amumu has to take something, he has to run deeper.
Well, yeah,
So, like,
Gromp
if
is easier to take. I would just take wolves because it's like going towards where I want to go, you know?
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
You just save like a couple seconds, but the Gromp is fine too because it is easier to invade. Gromp and Raptors are easier to invade, so this is good. The dragon's guaranteed, so there's no reason to do the dragon right away. You look for an extra kill. It's good. Well, actually, your team just got double kill from that. I don't know how. I feel like that was such a free dive.
Yeah.
Now it's a bit rough.
Katarina tanked. I don't know why.
I mean, you guys probably can still win this. It's 3v3 and their Aatrox is very very weak, but it's also like you don't want
Yeah.
to play this because it's the only way they can come back in the game is winning this fight.
It's just
So
high percentage, right? Like you want to
yeah,
take higher percentage plays.
yeah, you guys are way ahead. There's no reason to take this fight because even though you guys could probably win it, you don't want to take a 60-40 play when you take 100 like a 99 to 1% play. But if you
Yeah,
just
like
wait,
a
yeah,
like a 90-10 play is way better, like with numbers, right?
yeah,
Like no, like, there's no reason to risk the game here.
yeah, because like even
Their
if they get
guys are
this dragon,
coming back.
it doesn't change anything. You guys are just gonna get soul anyways. So, but you can play it slow, wait for your team. It's fine too. This is good because with Cat here, you guys just win. Oh, they're kind of playing it well. Nice. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I decided to steal the dragon before I died.
No, that's good. That's good. Even if you could like get one more kill, it's better to just guarantee the dragon there.
I'm
Especially since
surprised
Scuttle
how
Dark Stone.
close this was, by the way.
Lissandra and Amumu had really good ults there.
Okay, what do you think about me invading after this?
Um, I think taking Grump's fine, and then I'd probably hit bot turret after Lucian pushes the wave.
Oh, you
Because
hit the turret.
you nuke turrets as Diana, and like who's like Emilio can't stop you, you know. Even though you're kind of low, she can't stop you. So I would just hit bot turret.
And that's so like the side lane is like way better for my cat and
Yeah.
oh,
Mumu's gonna be here by the way, so
I think I die here. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean you can see
Okay.
Aatrox walked right. Like when you're jungling, you shouldn't be looking at your camps. You should be looking at your lanes. Like you should be looking at how low that bot turret is. You should be looking at Emilio's HP.
Yeah.
Because like maybe Millie was
Oh
diveable
yeah.
here and you didn't see,
Yeah, yeah.
or
He definitely was. He was like 1 HP. Oh, I could have took the Gromp and dove him.
also you could see Aatrox walking from mid. I mean you're streaming, so maybe you were reading chat because you're like, oh they're all dead. I'm just gonna read chat, but Aatrox literally walks towards wolves there, and like
Yeah.
it's fine because you can still get these. You can kite it out towards bot side, but
Mm-hmm.
you kite it upwards, deeper into the jungle.
Yeah.
The turret's just worth
So
more
like
than the wolves there though.
at this point of the game, is it even worth clearing my camps?
After well, you still want to take your camps because it's obviously just gold income and you farm faster than Mumu, especially since you are ahead. So it is good to farm because you're just gonna get more lead than them. But when you get an item, you can skip camps to look for more plays. And when you're ahead, you should skip camps to look for more plays as well.
And I should take their camps, right? And then
Yes.
let my guys take mine,
I
if
mean,
possible.
if your team can, yeah, but you take their camps first because they can't really invade you, so it's just influx of gold.
Yeah. Okay.
Rosie, I like
Yeah, I want
coaching,
to
so
take
I
Rift
wanted to do
here
free
because
coaching. I think it's
I
fun.
love
But I'm only
destroying
gonna do
mid
it every so
tower.
often, not every day or whatever. So
So like I feel like getting mid tower down is
yeah,
like
mid
the
turret's
first
always
step to
good.
like controlling the map.
I mean I think you could just play it late. Well, this is fine actually. I would probably just play it for later. I think you
But
want
I've
to wait
also
for
heard
your
a lot of
sides.
people
I think you want to wait for your sides to push, to be honest, before you go for this play.
oh, oh yeah, that's true. Because then like we're off tempo right now.
Yeah, like you guys can get mid turret, but you don't really get anything off of it. It's kind of just mid turret. But if you let your sides push and you get mid turret when they're like answering like Sejuani's push, because you have winning sides, right? So, well,
Yeah.
I don't know if Cat wins it or Lissandra actually, but Sejuani wins. So, since you have winning side, like if you someone has to answer to Sejuani's push, and then when she gets pushed, you can herald mid, and
Oh.
they're just down numbers.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't even think about that. Man, if I was cat, I'd be so pissed at my jungler right now. Okay, yeah, that
Because
makes
again, like
sense.
they want you to go for something like this because it's like their only way back in the game is taking a fight where like you guys force something mid.
Yeah, they just have numbers
So
advantage, right?
yeah,
That's how they win this game.
they just dropped top and bot wave and just fought mid because you guys were forcing.
Yeah, like I should wait until they
Wait, you
fully
lost.
push
Wait,
in the
you lost
wave.
this game?
I'm not sure. I might have.
Surely you can't. I swear you guys are so strong.
I'm not sure if I lost.
So like, okay, so like it's good to force and you are forcing when you're ahead, but like you're not really, you're kind of just forcing random plays instead of like thinking like plays that are actually like good forces that do something. Like you're just fighting to just fight.
Yeah.
You want to fight over stuff like instead of just fighting. And when it's good to fight. I mean, you're still showing it doesn't matter, but just be careful when you use your E, because without an E reset, your champion's kind of useless. You should only ever use your
Yeah.
second E when it's like you're either about to die and you need to just like fully get as much damage out, or if the enemy's guaranteed to die from it. Because your Q is a really short cooldown, so you can just wait for your Q up and then get a reset. That's like the most important thing on Diana is just your QE usage.
Does hitting that ward give vision? I swear it does.
Yes. I don't know why
I
people
hate
hit
it when people do
wards,
this.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good to look for turn. You don't want to give them any chance to even steal. Yep, good. Okay, you don't. Why are you flashing?
I'm gonna be
It's fine.
honest. I just felt like doing this.
Yeah,
That's
it's
my
style
bad.
points, right? You had a
Yeah,
double
just
ult
style
onto a
points.
Mumu Jinx as well, and then you
Yeah.
flashed out of it. It's fine though. You guys still win this. You guys are just so far ahead. Yeah.
As a jungler, am I allowed to do this? Because like as a laner, oftentimes like if my team doesn't need me for Baron, I'll just like start like doing other things. Like I'll
I
just
mean,
like
this
hit
is fine to
camps.
do on occasion, but the Baron's full HP, so I think you should just be hitting the Baron. If the Baron's low and they can finish it, you can go for camps. But the Baron's
Yeah.
full HP, you should just go Baron. Because I also think you could also just take the red right after.
Okay.
But you stalled your team like 15 seconds there, which is kind of
Yeah.
bad.
I guess like I'm the main DPS of Lucian, right?
Yeah, you also tank the Baron too. Like you heal off the Baron because of your jungle pet, so you just can just tank the Baron. But otherwise, who's
Oh
tanking
yeah, I
Baron?
forgot that exists.
Yeah.
The pet.
And Morgana can't
Uh,
really tank it, and then if Lucian tanks it, he can't do damage because the Baron gives you a debuff. So you kind of
okay.
always need the jungler unless if you have like a Heimerdinger or something like that, or a very fed like ADC in a top laner. Personally, I hate Zhonya's on Bruiser Diana.
Dinah?
I like it on
Okay.
AP Diana if you're going assassin, like Rabadon's Shadow Flame stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
if you're going Dusk and Dawn Riftmaker, I think Zhonya's is bad. Because like what does Bruiser Diana want to do? She wants to sit there, spam auto and use her cooldowns, right? But if you're in
Yeah.
stasis, you're not getting autos off, you're not
I'm
getting
not
your
doing
spells off,
anything.
you're not doing anything. And it just gives the enemy time to get their spells up to kill you.
So like I would go Zhonya's if I'm like glass cannon.
Yes, or if I'll go Zhonya's sometimes if I think there's no other better item and I'm into champs that it like counters like Viego, Jinx. Well, you are into Jinx, so I guess it's fair for Jinx. But I also think you would just get more value out of another item because Jinx is actually decently fed. But like at least the Zhonja stops the resets, so that's decent. So I guess it's like not the worst this game because they do have a Jinx. I just think in
Mm-hmm.
general Zhonja's is bad on Diana. Or sorry, on Bruiser Diana. On AP Diana, it's really good because you're squishy, you jump in ult, and then use Zhonjas, they get guaranteed ult damage. But on Diana, you already have guaranteed ult damage because you're tanky enough to get your ult off. So unless if you're into like a John or something that could ult you away, then it's okay. Or you can just build
Yeah.
like a Banshees or something.
Yeah, we just won the game. GG.
I mean, you made a lot of ganks top, which was good. You just kind of get against team world top. You made good plays, but it didn't feel like some of your plays didn't feel like they had purpose. But
Yes,
I mean, you're a good
yes.
player, so you were able to like look for plays, but some of your plays just didn't feel like they had purpose. To be honest.
Yeah, yeah. Like I feel like when I play jungle, it's definitely sometimes feel like a headless chicken. Like I'll just do random things because like I feel the need to, but there's no it should be very intentional where I should do things. Also, like you telling me to like maybe skip a camp to sync my tempo with the enemy
Yeah,
jungler. I think that's gonna really help me.
yeah. You want to
Like
try to
I didn't even
track
think
the enemy
about that.
jungle by the camps you're on and the camps they're on, and you also want to
Yeah,
keep in consideration how fast they are clearing because some champs are just faster at clearing. And
yeah.
you can think of the game in turns. Like let's say you reset after full clear and they reset. You gank top before doing your grump and they don't. Now they're up a camp timer on you because you ganked top and you use like one timer for that, maybe two, depending on how long your gank was, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
important because that means that he can invade your raptors because you're going to be on your wolves when your raptors are respawning, right? So in that case, if you think he's going to invade raptors, you either tell your mid to ward it, and this will help you too because you play mid lane. You tell your mid to ward it because they're going to want to sprint there. Like every high elo jungler is going to want to sprint there because they know that you're behind tempo. Or you just skip your grump or wolves and then you get to your raptors on spawn.
Oh yeah, so then we can fight over the Raptors. I get mid
Yep.
prio, my jungler will
Because
come.
they're gonna try to force
Okay.
it. Even if they don't win the fight, they're gonna try to force it because they feel like they have to. So
Yeah, yeah. I've been wondering like why they always like try and fight over it.
yeah.
Like the first respawn. Like okay,
But you
yeah,
saw
that
how
makes
like that
sense.
one Raptor. Okay, obviously it wasn't the one Raptors you got. You invaded him a lot. But you see how like important it is to like take camps from the enemy. You took his Raptors and you were just
Yeah,
giga ahead the entire game.
yeah. He
So
just couldn't play. He's like perma 2 levels down.
yeah.
Like
Because like
yeah,
when you
that's
take
brutal.
so you get level 6 on jungle from 2 full clears and 2 scuttles, but if you take the Raptors, that replaces one of the scuttles, right? So you actually get level 6 off of 2 full clears and 1 scuttle plus that Raptors camp, so you get level 6 guaranteed before them. Because they also lose a camp too. Otherwise you would have
Wait,
to wait
so
like 50 seconds for the scuttle to spawn to hit 6. But if you take a camp, you get level 6 off your second clear and you're level 6 at like 5 minutes. It's super OP.
yeah. Oh wait, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're like
Okay,
6
wait.
like 40 seconds before the enemy jungler.
So is that okay? So does that logic apply to Scuttle Crab? Like, does the first Scuttle like get stronger when
Yeah,
like the second
first
one
scuttle
spawns?
is the worst camp in the game, which is why you should never int the
Oh,
entire game over it. But getting double scuttle is bad if you can't punish it, because that'll get them level 6 faster.
oh.
But double
Okay,
scuttling's
so
good
like,
because they get level 6 faster. That's the thing. But level 1 scuttle gives the worst XP and gold in the game. But it's good when it scales with time, because also the vision too.
okay, I see. Oh, so, wait, so first Scuttle doesn't even matter.
It matters because you also need level 6. So you at least want to get one, but you don't want to die over a scuttle, is the thing.
Yeah. Okay, you don't want to like lose your entire like
Yeah,
game over like Scuttle.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But if you don't get one scuttle, you can't get level 6 on your second clear plus scuttle. So that's another reason it's important. But you could also always just trade the scuttle.
Okay.
So like, let's say you're full clearing towards bot, and also you can think about
Yeah.
this as a mid laner too. I mean, maybe your jungler will just want to coin flip it, but let's say you're full clearing towards bot, and you want to play for bot scuttle because you have winning jungle matchup, but your bot doesn't have shove. Like, it sucks because you have winning jungle matchup, but instead of just coin flip the entire game with scuttle, just recall and run to top scuttle. Like, it doesn't matter. You
Yeah,
just
just
get
recall
top
on the top
scuttle, and
Scuttle.
then yep. And if they
Yeah.
try to double scuttle, you just fight them on the scuttle with your items.
Yeah, and it's perfect too because
So
like you recall, you take the Scuttle faster because you have items, and then
yeah,
you
and then you can
clear
look for a
for
play
your
top as
drop.
well or something or whatever.
Yeah, or like clear look to gank. Oh yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense.
Also,
So
home
kind of
guards
like what
are
I did, right?
yeah. Shoot. Yeah, you recalled right, and then you ran to his Raptors,
Yeah.
which is good. Wait, did you see that off of my my post when I said like if they start Raptors, just full clear and recall, run to Raptors?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, like if it's a bit hard if you don't mid shove, but at least having the opportunity to take him because he wasn't even there, so you just got him for free, you know. Um,
Yeah.
but home guards are super OP this season because in the past, if you full cleared towards a lane, you could really only gank the lane you full cleared towards, at least early game. But now with home
Mhm.
guards, if the lane isn't gankable, you just literally recall and you can just sprint top with home guards in lane gank. It's so OP. Not every game, but like a lot of time you could run in the bush or just like gank them at the turret.
Yeah.
So
I've noticed that when
it's
I've been
super
playing
OP.
top.
Yeah, it's
Like
super OP.
whenever I'm autofilled, their jungler will literally like it's like an Mbessa who'll like
Yep.
sprint from the lane and ult
And then
me.
dash 50 times on you.
Yep, dash 50 times. I don't even know what I died from. I got rooted by her
Yeah.
slow 99%.
Diana lane gank is super OP by the way. So if you actually are trying to play Diana when you're filled, like lane ganking is super OP on her. Because if the bush isn't warded, you can jump to them from Narnia. If the wave's in the middle, you can jump from the first bush to the wave and then to them. So even if they're like kind of right outside turret range, you can reach them from the first bush. It's really OP.
Oh, like QE the wave.
Yeah,
And
QE the wave and
okay,
then E them. If they have flash, like I mean, it's still worth to trade their flash. If they have flash, you probably can't kill because you won't have an E reset to jump on them. But if they don't have flash, they're just dead. Because all that matters is Diana's just getting on them, especially if you have backup.
just wondering like when okay, so when I do gank someone, right? Like the mindset should be like I want to kill them, right? Like I just don't want to burn their flash.
Um,
Like
sometimes it is worth to burn flash, but it's got to be worth it. Like it has to be someone that's actually punishable without flash, or your laner can punish them. If you're just burning flash on
yeah.
like a Sona Seraphine lane, and you can't regank, it's like not worth it to burn your ult because you could spend your
Okay.
time somewhere else. So
Yeah, cuz like me showing on the map is like
yeah, but
really
if it's like
bad.
an Ori on a mid lane, and you're playing, you know, Jarvan, then yeah, it's worth it to burn her flash because the next time she walks up to the wave, she's dead.
Oh, so it depends on like the volatility on the matchup?
Like
Like
yeah,
it's like
it
Yone
like
versus Yasuo or something.
or also like what utility they have, like you know, like a I don't know, someone that's super mobile, like an Ari, right? If you burn her flash, it's not that bad. She has ult.
Mm, So if it's
But
like I
if they're
burn
playing
Yasuo
Orianna,
Flash.
yeah, if you burn Yasuo, well, Yasuo Flash is also like kind of decent because he's pretty immobile. Like, yes, he can dash through the wave, but that only matters if he has a wave to dash through. If you're playing Yasuo or Jarvan, well, actually he can dash out of your ult, but so that's maybe a bad example. But if you're playing like I don't know, Sejuani and he has no flash, you just ult him, he dies, right?
Yeah.
So,
Ironically, yeah.
or Nefiri, if you just ult on him, he probably dies. So these immobile champions like
Or
Orianna,
Syndra or something.
Syndra, no flash, they just die. So it's
Okay.
good to burn flashes like that, especially if you have like an Annie or Lissandra, they're just dead. They jump on them with
Mega
CC,
Ganks
they're
setup.
just dead. So
I'd imagine you'd like to gank like a LeBlanc, right? Because like she has such good gank setup for champ.
yeah. Yeah, okay. No one plays LeBlanc though. That champ's either permabanned or no one plays her.
Yeah, I swear that champ is so bad. Like I died to it twice, but like
they don't win the game.
Champ can never win.
Yep.
Yeah, I really always win.
Yeah. All right, well that was a good VOD. I mean, you played the game well. Like you were, even though you made a couple bad plays and gave gold back, you were just always stronger. So that was good. Any questions?
Wait, sorry. I got ganked RL.
I got ganked RL. Oh, saying that was a good game. I said even though you like, died a couple of times and gave shutdowns over, it didn't really matter because you were just so far ahead that you just carried anyway. So, yeah, but if you clean those things up, like you would carry every game. Any questions though?
No.
It actually looked like that you played jungle though, like unironically. That was actually good.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
I mean, like, I don't get to play it often, but like I do watch a lot of like educational content on YouTube, like just on the side for fun, right?
Yeah.
Because like I want to be like able to know what my jungler wants to do in my rank. It's just I just feel like I could see things.
Understanding
sooner.
other roles is really important as a jungler.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
I'll catch you around. So, first off, what rank are you? Just so I know.
High platinum.
Wait, you play Diana too? Bro, I love these Diana bots. I love these Diana bots. Are you a Diana main or you just play her occasionally?
Yeah, I'm a main.
Diana main. Oh, cool. So what are your goals? Like, do you have a rank goal or you just want to get better at the game?
Yeah, like, I guess reaching diamond is...
Okay. Plat to diamond? Okay. So you have a rank goal. Okay, cool. So when you get in this game, what are your thoughts? Like, how are your lane matchups? Where are you pathing? How's jungle matchup? Who's your win con? Stuff like that.
I would path towards my bot lane because I have a Draven.
Okay.
And Jinx is like their win con, and Jinx and Viego are both like reset champions, so this is like important to know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would path top to bot.
So what lanes do you think are gankable? Because I would probably path bot too. I just want to know what lanes you think are gankable because you always want to be thinking like where are easy kills. Because if you get fed as a jungler, you're just gonna carry. That's also important to know. How gankable is top?
Yeah, that's also gankable.
Okay.
But I'm not sure who would have prio. I think GP could even have prio, right?
Maybe after a couple levels. But I think top's just gankable because like yes, Teemon's W, but he's pretty immobile, and if you just get on him, I think he just dies. So I think top's pretty easy to kill, but I would probably only spend resources there like when I have the downtime for it. Like I'm not really skipping camps to go there unless if he's guaranteed kill. So whereas bot, I think you could, try to force more of your time there. But top I'm only running to if it's like free kill, Bot lane's pretty hard to gank because they have Zhonya, but you do have a very, strong bot lane with Tahm Kench Draven, so it makes it a bit easier. Mid lane's almost ungankable, so I would never touch that lane unless this guy's straight up inting. In jungle matchup, like, it's pretty even. I'd say it's slightly Viego favored, but if you do have a level or item advantage, you can fight him. But yeah, I think just spam ganking bot this game's good.
Okay. So like I always ward the opposite buff because like I'm afraid that the enemy jungler.
Good. That's what I do every game. That's what I do every game. It's good.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you need to recall though. I mean, I guess you want sweeper, but I think it's more important to just run to your blue because there's also a chance that like they could just walk into your jungle and then you're blindly walking into them. And
Yeah,
also
that
like I
already
think it's
happened.
fine to just keep your trinket because early game wards are just OP. I don't think you really need a sweeper early game. I think sweeper's only really necessary once you're, you know, level maybe second clear trying to go for dragon. I think first clear you should just keep trinket and then swap to sweeper on your second clear.
Okay.
Because like if you can drop a ward after your first clear, like somewhere on their jungle, that's I think better than just having sweeper. You can speed up a bit more. Yeah. You don't have vision of where Viego is. I mean I would assume he's pathing bot, but I guess he's pathing top. So we'll see that probably once he walks over the ward. Not really anything you do about it now, but once he shows top, then you can adapt. So yeah, bot shove and mid shove, so the Scuttle should just be yours. I'd be spam pinging to... Yeah, this is easy fight. You can also look for a bot gank, but I would go wrap around through Tribush probably if you were going to look bot. Like, if nothing happens, it's fine. To look for a gank's good here. Yep, good. Nice, well played. And then we just go get Scuttle and recall. Nice. That was really good. Exactly what I would have done. Okay, good. Hit the vision plant. It's always good. Nice. So here, if top was like guaranteed free kill, you could run there because it's always worth to stall your camps a little bit for a free kill. But if it's like 50-50, I'm hitting my camps. So I think you made the right decision of just hitting your camps.
Okay. Like this was unexpected. Like the Viego just invaded my.
Yeah,
bot
you're
side.
slightly late. But I don't think Viego had any reason to invade you. He has no shove, and he didn't know that you were late. So I don't really know why he invaded you. It's a bit coin flip from him. So, but it's fine that he invaded you. You already got a kill or like assist, so you're like already chilling. You know he's pathing top, right? Because he took top Scuttle, right? So this dragon is just kind of free. He actually pivots. Yeah, stacking dragons is good. It's really weird that this guy pivots because you just have winning bot. This dragon is completely free though. You guys have winning bot and mid. Maybe Vlad's 6 though. It's a bit scary. I think your team's just misplaying this. I don't think this is any bit of your problem. I think your team just kind of misplayed that. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, it was.
No, understandable. Your team misplayed that. I think also, wait, could you go back before you start the dragon?
Yeah.
So how's bot wave before you start dragon?
Let me see. Where am I? So.
Yeah, I think this is fine to go for, honestly, because, like, they should be able to get this wave in. Yeah, I would have gone for this dragon. I don't think you need to help them push bot wave in. To be honest, it's just, I think your team just played it bad. I think you had the right idea. If you want to guarantee this, though, you could just run bot and push the wave. I think it's unnecessary, though. But as soon as you see Viego here, I don't think you can just force the dragon. I think you need to push bot wave. To be honest. Because now that you know Viego's here, you know they're contesting. So you want to push bot wave to like guarantee that you guys have, you know, Draven's able to walk.
Yeah, that's true.
I do think your team misplayed it, but I also think you could like kind of force them to come help you by pushing bot wave.
Okay. Yeah.
Because like they're completely inting fighting you. If you guys are like fully 4v4, you guys will just win that fight always. But Draven wasn't able to walk, and Ziggs was, I don't know, behind Dragon Pit for some reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean the dragon's a good idea. It's just poorly executed. So it's fine. You know Scuttle's top side because it would have respawned by now, and it's not boss side. So you should be running to Scuttle first. You should always start with your farthest camps, and then work your way to closest ones, and you're going straight there. Good. By the way, you know his top camps are up because he path bought to top and he ran a dragon. So yep, this is good. I mean, so far you're making all the correct decisions.
I didn't expect the Zhonya.
Yeah, it's a bit random. I think this is a bit risky to go for the Krugs, not gonna lie. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's better to just take the Raptors and then just go back to your camps.
Oh, okay.
But I think if you go for Krugs, you're wasting too much time not farming your camps that are fully up, where you could just be hitting all your camps, getting them respawning. Because like if you go for Krugs, it's like super far from where you want to be. I think the Raptors invade was really good, but the Krugs is a bit too much. Because even if you get them, it's not really beneficial.
So like I was kind of tilted. This game.
Yeah. I mean, it's understandable. The dragon play was a bit sad from your team. Okay, we see Viego now. He's probably running to your Raptors. I think, okay, so I know your support's here, but I would probably never play Grubs here. Because the thing is, Grubs are like super weak. They're only essentially like just good for one camp of XP. I never really take them for the Grubs effect. And Viego could just take your entire boss side here, and you're kind of screwed if he does that.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I think even though your support's here, I would just ping him off and just go to my boss side. Because they're also getting Dragon for free now, and whereas maybe they would still get it because your mid died, I think you shouldn't just fully give it and play for Grubs, because Dragon's always worth more than Grubs is. Thanks for follow, Fusion. GM, bro, Tony, let me, I'm GM, okay? Okay, wait, can you go back? Sorry, I was reading chat. Can you go back like maybe 20, 30 seconds? I want to see if you saw anything after they did Dragon. I don't think you had any wards down there, right? Okay, you can play from here, yeah. This is fine. Dude, it's like 970 or something. It's actually 960, I think. It's actually crazy. So your Tom Catch walks to your boss side. It's sad that he doesn't check any of your camps. Actually, I think here you can see that your red's up because he's on it, and you see your Krugs are up.
Yeah.
So because you know your boss side's up, you know he didn't invade you. So, I mean, you get a free kill here, so this is good, but I want to see you instantly recall and go to your boss side. Oh, I guess you don't have flash. It's unlucky. So now you're probably going to lose your boss side because you show. That gank is only worth it if you can get the kill. Because, I mean, the Viego should have taken your boss side for sure.
Yeah.
If you get the kill, it's fine. But if you didn't get the kill and you took your boss side, it's really bad. Which is why I think you should have only gone for that gank if it was guaranteed. Otherwise, you need to just recall there and go to your boss side. Because I think there's 2 times now where Viego could have taken your entire boss side, but he didn't. Bot's a bit impossible to gank at this point because they have John ult. So yeah, I don't think you can even touch it. I think you just spam gank top at this point. Or unless if their bot lane's like 1 HP and you like lane gank, then maybe. Because if you surprise him with a lane gank, I think then maybe you can kill him. But otherwise it's just really hard and kind of a waste of time. Yeah, I like that you don't spend too much time here. I think you're focusing too much on farming and not fighting enough. Where it's good to like take their camps, I think you're focusing too much on denying camps rather than like, you know, being on the map. That was a good attempt. I think that was, he just flashed your ult. Okay, we get Scuttle, good. Get his respawning Raptors too. Yeah, we need to find ways to get kills because so far they're super far ahead, and if you don't like, I think you should just be playing like skipping your camps and like looking for kills at this point, because if you just keep hitting your camps, their bot lane's never gonna die because they're ahead and they're playing John and Jinx, so they're never gonna die. So you need to just be like looking for kills somewhere, and it's probably not mid. Well, mid lane has no flash, so it's a little bit more gankable now, but you don't have ult, so it's hard. Well, I guess actually you have ult pack now. Mid has no flash, so it's a little bit easier now, but I think top is your easy kills. So whereas you wanted to play for bot lane early, I think now that you have items, you should just be pivoting to top. Because bot looks a bit impossible now. You want to be able to adjust your game plan. Because, like, your game plan at the beginning was to play for bot, but that kind of changed because your bot lane started losing and Tom Kinch also just completely left bot lane.
Yeah.
So. Like here, I think you could just straight sprint down top lane and look for Teemo. Like, he wanted to hit the turret there. I think you could have looked for him or look for him on this next wave. Like, if you lane gank here and use the wave to get on him, I think you could probably kill him. I mean, looking for a flank here is also good. It's good that you're, like, being proactive. Yo, what's up? What's up, multi-faker? Nice. So, like, you want to just do that on repeat. Because this guy's pretty easy to kill, especially now that he doesn't have flash. And I think you should have started to do it earlier, because you could have gotten a bigger lead off of it, I think. Nice. Should be killing. Oh, she has flash. Can't kill, but it's fine. I think you should push one more wave. Oh, you're out of mana. Never mind. That's sad. If you have mana, though, it's good to push one wave, but without mana, it's hard. I think... can you check your gold?
From who?
Check how much gold you have. 1,000. What are you going next? Rabadons?
No, I go Zhonya's.
Zhonya's? I mean, I guess it's okay. It's actually okay this game because they have Viego Zhonya. But do you do this every game?
Yeah, like I found, like it's not like I found this build, but I just tried it. As what's the first item called again?
Nashers.
Nashers into Zhonya's into Crypt Bloom. I don't know. It worked and
Yeah.
it's working. I don't know.
I personally think Zhonya's second is kind of bad because I mean it's good this game because they have Viego Zhonya. That's the only reason. Because if you ult in, you could just insta Zhonya's and Zhonya can't ult you away. But
Yeah.
like Zhonya's is just it's so expensive. It's like 3,200 gold and you don't get that much AP from it. You get armor, but like you could just buy armor. You know, a chain vest if you want armor. I don't think you should ever build Zhonya's for the armor. I think Zhonya's just doesn't give you enough AP, and like it's very rare stasis is gonna change a fight early game. I think just going Rabadon's having more damage is gonna win you way more fights than Zhonya's. I mean, I'm not gonna judge his build because people can play whatever build they want as long as it works. You know, I have different builds that I like. I like Dusk and Dawn into Riftmaker, and I go Blue Smite. So I don't really judge people's builds unless if they ask me for advice on building.
We came back, right?
Unless if there's something completely
Yeah,
right
had
about
the
their build.
gold, but I still lose this game. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you are so strong now. I think it's probably you need to just recall. Hopefully you don't stay on the map and then they get a fight back. So I think you guys got a few kills and now you guys feel like you're like giga ahead, and you guys are, but you're only ahead as long as you recall. So you take, you know, you take another fight when you're sitting on probably 2,000 gold right now, right? If you pause and look at your gold. And Jinx gets double kill off that, and now they get to push mid wave and push for plates as well. You're sitting on 2,300, 500 gold. You could have bought Rabadons, by the way. And I know you're going Zhonya's, but you could have bought Rabadons. That's how much gold you had. Like, and also that would be just way more value. Because with Zhonya's, you got like I think only like an extra 20 AP from it. Whereas with Rabadons, you'd get another like 100 AP, which is way more than the Zhonya's active is going to be. Especially when you got all those shutdowns, you should have just gone Rabadons. Even if you wanted to go Zhonya's, you should just go Rabadons there. Because it accelerated, would have accelerated you so much. But like, this is a big problem I see with people. They get a couple kills and like they'll be behind and they'll get a couple kills and they'll keep fighting. You need to just guarantee those like that gold and just buy your items because you guys are behind. Yeah. So it's even more important to just recall. Yeah, you would have completely nuked that guy with Rabadons, by the way. I think going Zhonya's second is just like stunting you. I think you're super strong at this point, even though you don't have ult. I think you could look for a play. Yep, this is good. Okay, got her flash, that's fine. And killed, nice. Okay, and how much gold are we sitting on? Probably like 1,200, right?
16.
So we need to just recall and buy a large rod or whatever. Like, I understand you could maybe kill Viego, but that's not gonna do anything. If you just recall here, buy your item, and run top, you could go kill Timo and like have a bunch of, you know, gold spent. But you're just wasting a bunch of time here to try to kill Viego. Like, even if you kill Viego, it doesn't really do anything, right?
Yeah. I don't know if Drake. Yeah, Drake was.
Yo, bunch of oats. Long time no see.
So that's why I tried to like trap him, I guess.
Long time no see. I swear we've talked. It was Discord, right? Because we were doing a tournament together, I think, right? I think we were doing a tournament together. Cyrus, okay, so yeah, I think it's a common theme I see with you. You're making good decisions, especially early game, but you're not spending your gold. So like the decisions you're making are just backfiring on you because you're not actually ahead. Like you're getting ahead off your decisions, but then the enemy is dying and spending their gold because they have to because they're dead. But then you're not spending gold, so then you're weaker than them, you know? Where you should be stronger because you've made better decisions. I think the decisions you made this game about taking camps and stuff was really good. I just think you're not seeing the benefits of it because you're not buying your items. Oh.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like, I don't know.
This is a Plat game right now.
It's like I clear, then I gank, then my camps are back up, and
Chen, maybe it wasn't.
Stuff happens on the map, and then.
Maybe it wasn't attorney, but I swear I swear I've talked to you before. Maybe it's
timers.
Twitter. I don't know, but I swear I've talked to you before somewhere. Okay, so what's your goal right now? Can I see your items just so I know how strong you are and how strong they are? Because you should be looking at your items and their items and who are you playing around? So your Gangplank's really strong, your Draven's weak, so you don't want to play around a Draven. Wait, can you pause?
Yeah. So I wanted to play for my GP.
Yes, you want to play with your
What
GP,
our
so
weapons are.
anytime he's on side 1v1ing, you should just be helping him kill and push for plates. Because he's so strong, if you guys are together, you can 2v2 anyone. And if you kill someone that he's laning against, someone else has to answer that. And then you're just going to have a number advantage strictly because of the fact that someone has to answer Gangplank. So if you pick someone on side with Gangplank, you're just always going to have number advantage. And then because you guys are both strong, you could win any fight you guys take. Obviously not like a 2v4 or something, but you want to try to play around your strong side laner. Also, Jinx is pretty easy to kill at this point. And she has a free bounty, so I'd also be looking for that if she does int. I'm not going to, you know, force a play on it, but if she walks up alone somewhere, I'm going for that as soon as I see her. So you want to try to find these picks in the mid game because these completely break open the game. Instead of farming your camps, you want to just like look for picks on side, find the ADC that's inting. Maybe the Zhonya is going for a ward somewhere because you're playing an assassin, right?
Right.
Maybe I've been in your stream before. Maybe that's why. Do you know K9? Maybe I know you through K9. I don't know. It's like here, I mean, I think you should just be hovering. Well, I mean, taking your camps here is good, but I think your goal is to play around Gangplank KR. So you guys can go push for that top turret. And also you want to hover too, because I think Viego honestly should be running at Gangplank right now. And if he was running at Gangplank, they would have just killed him 2v1. Which shouldn't happen because he's so strong, you should be helping him. Like right now, they're all sprinting at Gangplank, right? Like you should be there helping him.
Yeah.
Because if you're there in that bush and they gank this, it's a triple kill. And then you guys get Baron. Yeah, okay, maybe he shouldn't be playing this far up, to be fair. But you also should, you know, be there to hover him. Because you guys would just win that.
Yep.
As Baron is, you know, I think you could kind of contest it. I wouldn't completely int for it, but I think you can kind of maybe scare him off. Yeah, you push him off. Good. Nice. Honestly, you probably could have just flashed on them to there too and got them. Maybe you didn't really see how low they were, but they don't have a tank, so it's really hard for them to do Baron, and you're an assassin. But at least you pushed them off is good. You didn't let them take the free Baron. I think again, how much gold do you have? You're probably at like 1,000 right now, right? Yeah, 900. I think you could buy boots here. You could buy void what's it called, the pen item, because I think you like, oh, you already have Crypt Bloom.
Yeah.
So maybe you're going Shadow Flame next. I'm not sure what you're building.
I go Riftmaker or Rabadons or Banshees.
Maker,
One of
Rabadons,
these.
or Banshees. Okay, then you should have enough gold off this Krugs for the item. The problem is, I think your team needs a hover mid right now because they're kind of positioning. Or you should just spam ping them back. If you want to recall, you spam ping them back, or you should just go hover. But like, just staying on the map doing this is kind of a waste of time. Because again, you just have like 1200 gold and you're not recalling. And then you die with the 1200 gold. Well, I guess you don't die, but you burned your flash.
I don't know. GP was top, and
I mean, yeah, it's a good play from Gangplank. You guys shouldn't even be taking this fight. There's no reason. There's nothing to fight over, and Gangplank's pushing top for free.
okay, yeah.
If you recalled and ran top to like cover Gangplank, and your team doesn't die, it's like super good. You guys get full vision of the top side, and you guys can like have full vision of Baron. You guys can even try to sneak Baron. So I think you just needed to play around Gangplank more this game. He's your strongest player, and I think you just tunnel vision on playing around your Draven and Tom Kench, even though they were losing. Could you fast forward? I don't think there's... I mean, like, you guys could still win this, because again, you have strong Gangplank, but you really need to just play around him and get those picks. Because you're only going to win this game if you get picks on side and then the enemy chain ins. Because I don't think you guys win a 5v5 at this point. Unless you hit like a massive 4-man ult, which is really hard in Zhonya. Okay, there... Can you go back? Go back and put it in slow motion.
Yep.
Okay, you can put it in slow motion when you get here. So you target the Viego. That guy's already guaranteed dead, and I think you just went for him because you wanted the kill. Or maybe you were scared he was gonna reset. But like, if you just focused the Vladimir and Zhonya there with your Q and jumped on them, you would have instantly killed them.
I don't think. Did we have vision?
Maybe you didn't have vision. But I also think just wasting your Q on the Viego is bad, because without your Q, you can't get an E reset. And he's already guaranteed dead, so you want to save that ability. I mean, yeah, you have full vision of them right there. You saw that they were in that bush. So you would have had E reset here on the Jinx. I mean, you guys still kill her, but now you have no E, so it's a bit awkward, right? Like, if you had E, you could have killed Zhonya there too. So... But you got Jinx, which is good. She's most of their damage, so your team, I guess, just cleans up the fight. So if you're gonna suicide for anyone, it's probably best that it's Jinx, so that's good. And Jinx has no flash, because obviously she would have flashed if you when you ulted her last fight. So you know she has no flash, so you can kind of just tunnel vision on her every fight now. Because I'm pretty sure you just straight up one-shot her if John is not there. So she should be your target every fight. Because she's like all their damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not all of it. They have a decent amount of damage, but she's most of their damage. If Jinx is alive, they'll win the fight. So. Okay, Vlad is free kill here. And you guys should probably just try to force the Baron off that, to be honest. Because even though I don't think you should try to fight the 50-50, I think it's your best chance. Vlad's dead, is 4v5, and you guys could just... go for Baron. They're going to be forced to walk up, and then you can turn the fight. Or you could just... This is just a bit awkward. I think you're just taking too much damage. You either got to force a fight on them or just hit the Baron. But if you just stand here, you know, kind of trying to poke, you're going to lose. You guys need to do something while Vlad is dead. You need to force something. Whether that's pushing mid, pushing top, or going for Baron. You're just letting Vlad respawn. And I think now you guys are going to try to do Baron or something when Vlad is respawned. Maybe?
I think we just back off.
Let's see. Yeah, you guys had a pick. You guys need to capitalize on that. You need to force on someone on their team or just do the Baron. Yeah, especially since your bot wave is like screwed because of the inhib. Now they, you know, someone has to answer that, so they have guaranteed 4v5 at Baron. If you had ult there, that'd be good. I guess you're just lacking damage without ult. Yeah, this game's over, I think, now. They get Baron and the game's just over. Any questions? Because I think that's honestly GG.
So like, do you have like something like a conclusion for me?
Well, the biggest thing I saw multiple times was you were making good decisions, but you're not spending your gold. So anytime you have more than 1,000 gold, okay, you don't have to recall every time you have 1,000 gold, but 1,000 gold is a pretty good checkpoint for I should recall. If there's something else you should be doing instead, then you could probably stay on the map. But if there's nothing really important, or if there's nothing really important and you have over 1,000 gold, you should probably just recall. Especially 1,200, because 1,200 gets you a large rod, and large rod is so OP on Diana. It's so much AP. So if you have a large rod, you probably should just recall. So just be paying attention to your gold, because you were making good decisions that game, and you had a lot of gold, and you would have straight up just carried this entire game, but you weren't spending your gold, so you were just giving kills back when you were stronger, but you weren't stronger because you didn't spend your gold. So that's the main issue.
Okay.
And then 2, I think you need to kind of find where the kills are instead of just like blindly pathing into bot lane, because that entire game you just blindly pathed into bot lane, and you didn't go top at all, except for like one time you ganked top. And when your bot lane was losing, you should have just realized, like, John is going to be impossible to kill because of her ult, and my bot lane's losing. I need to just go kill the top laner. That's super free kills. And then later in the game, you need to hover your Gangplank on side, because he's your only player that's strong, and they're going to try to go for him. And if you're hovering him, you could, 1, protect him, and 2, you could probably just win fights because he's so strong.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And I think you were tunnel visioning too much on taking camps. I think you needed to be more proactive because you were already accelerated. There's no reason to just keep trying to take his camps. You could take his Raptors, sure, but when you go for his Krugs, that's just too much. Like, your entire jungle was up, and 1, it gives him the opportunity to take your jungle, but 2, your camps are just sitting there, right? If you take your camps, they respawn and give you more XP, more gold. So if you walk to Krugs, you're like a mile away from your camps. If you have no camps up, then sure, you could go take Krugs, but with your camps up, going for Krugs is just too greedy.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your decisions were good though, so I think you could easily hit diamond from your decision making. I just think you need to clean up those things, and you could like win every single game I'm talking about.
Okay.
So
Yeah, thank you very much.
I think this, like, I thought this game was still like winnable. Even
I mean, yeah, Yasuo was just good because of the knockup, right?
Yeah, I thought it was Yasuo Kenj. I didn't even realize until like,
yeah.
halfway through my clear. But
so what's your thoughts this game? How are your matchups? Were you pathing?
So my thoughts this game are, I'm kind of like, because I was gonna go Kayn regardless, but I kind of am lost on like which form to go. I think if I go red Kayn, I think I get farmed by Smolder Senna because I have no chance to reach them. So I think I went blue this game, but I kind of have to just play for my I have to just play for my what's her face.
I mean, blue's okay if your goal is to one-shot their backline, but I think it's just really hard because mid-game it's going to be really hard to fight the rest of their team as Blue King.
Exactly.
To be honest.
Exactly. Like, I'm not worried. Like, I'm not worried about getting invaded or anything because Rammus Silas is kind of low threat. So I'm thinking like I can just farm, try to get ahead, and then.
Yeah, but the mid-game's like so rough. You're never going to beat Rammus as Blue King. You're never going to beat Silas as Blue King. So you're never going to beat Zahan as Blue King unless if you're literally like 20 kills. So you're only killing their bot lane, in which maybe it's okay, but you'd have to perma pick them, or else your champ's just useless.
Yeah. I think I went like full scaling this game, like Dark Harvest Hubris, because I was like, I don't know, there's no other way.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. You ward your opposite side of the jungle. I'm actually glad that I start seeing this more often because I think this is just super OP. I mean, the ward could be a little bit better, but it's fine.
Where would you recommend a ward? Like in
the
bush?
Well, if you're gonna drop it here, at least drop it in the bush. You know, I usually ward here,
gotcha.
so it sees my Raptors too. But then you have a risk of them walking through Tribush to your red, I guess. But I'd rather just ward this because it's more likely people invade your Raptors or red rather than walking through here to red. Like this is very rare, like one in maybe 150 games that someone would do this. So I think it's better just ward here because even though you might get cheesed like this sometimes, it's more likely that they just start your Raptors. And even though you would see them after Raptors walking down here, it's better to know earlier, I think.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
Or if you verse like a Kayn or something, I guess it could go all the way around. Then it's unlucky. But
I think I'm like thinking about it from like the perspective of like a Kayn instead of just the perspective of any other jungler.
Maybe if you verse a champion like Kayn, then you can go for different wards. But I think against most junglers, like a Rammus, he's never gonna be able to hop that wall unless he flashes.
Do you think it's ever worth Do you think it's worth to get a Vision enemy jungle instead if it's like a Rammus or like a Lilia where I'm
I
not
always
worried
just
about them
ward
getting
my
cheesed?
own jungle because I think it's like worth it to just not be cheesed. Because if I'm the better jungler, I'll just win if I don't get cheesed. I'll just hope my team will ward for me. So okay, I actually was not paying attention to the early game, so let me go back. We didn't get any vision on their jungle, so we don't know where he's pathing. You can kind of just assume he's pathing bot because most junglers path bot. He could path top this game though. It's a hen Yone, and it's pretty free ganks for Rammus. So I actually would, you know, not hate him pathing top, to be honest.
I was gonna ask, do you think it would ever be worth to bot the top, or yeah, bot the top? Because I was thinking maybe.
I don't think so, to be honest. I think that whoever's gonna win that lane is gonna win anyways. You can impact them still. I think Rammus should path top, but I think you should path bot because I don't think you want to let their bot lane scale. I think Tom Kench, Yasuo, you guys can just kill their bot lane pretty easily. So what happens here?
So I saw Smolder Senna pushed up.
I mean, yeah, it's good to go for this gank because there's no reason not to. So let's see.
I think after I killed the Smolder, I wasn't sure if I could get out, so I just kind of wanted to maximize my Dark Harvest stacks, but I think I might have been able to get out.
I mean, do you need to flash there? If you save your flash, I think I think you also could have got out after Smolder, to be honest.
Maybe, yeah.
So I think you didn't need to flash there. I think you could have got out, but it's chill. I don't really care about mechanics. I think the gank you kind of just are forced to go for that because otherwise they're just gonna get too much for free. So
I think I'm too pure happy with the flash sometimes and my ult. I don't like how to push it.
I mean, your top's being so aggressive. Yone Rammus could just be sprinting here, but you're lucky he's not. Nothing you can do about that. It's not worth it to hover as Kayn in that scenario. But if you're Rammus there, I think you just sprint at him.
I also, I don't know how much it actually impacts, but I'm currently chat banned and ping limited, so I would have like pinged out my Yone to like be cautious if I could.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah. The ping restrictions suck. Okay, so here I don't know what your goal is. I don't know if you're trying to sneak dragon or if you're gonna gank bot, but I think if you wrap around here, it's like guaranteed kills. You know they burned all their summoners in that bot gank. And like the wave is gonna crash, but I think your Tom Kench can just W in and you guys just kill and Yasuo can jump through the wave. I mean, even if Yasuo collects the wave, I think you and Tom Kench just 2v2 them, to be honest. Why is this guy going berserkers? Hello?
That's a great question.
But yeah, I think flanking through here is really OP because it's really unlikely people ward this, so.
Yeah. I want to say I did wrap, actually.
Okay, you do?
Yeah. I don't remember getting killed. Oh, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, Smolder just jumps over and Tom Kench, yeah, she just got out, unlucky.
Yeah. I mean, I also missed my W, so that's kind of on me. I don't know if the slow would have changed, though.
I mean, I don't think you even need to E here. You have full, like, you can straight up sprint at them and then use your E to go over the wall the other way. I don't know if it changes anything, but it's kind of sad that they live here. I think you can also just play it slower, to be honest, because you know it's not warded. You know it's not warded, and it's kind of hard for your team to get on them at this point, so maybe you can just play it slower. I think you feel rushed because Rammus is coming, maybe?
Yeah, I'm just very, like, nervous of tank junglers in general, because they always just counter gank, and it's kind of hard to clean up those preform game.
Yeah, this game's just a bit rough. Your bot lane is, like, making the game really hard. Yeah. But it's still playable.
Yeah, I don't even know if it would have been better if it was, like, traditional bot lane, like, TK support, and then, like, actual ADC there. I don't think that really changed anything yet.
Okay, you see Rammus. This dragon, you guys can't really fight. I mean, I think your goal this game also could be just to spam gank mid, Lissandra CC. But I wouldn't gank it early. Once you get levels, it's fine. So once you get maybe, like, after this clear, you should be looking mid whenever Lissandra's ult.
I think, I remember this, yeah.
I mean, I think this is just a waste of time. Like, you can't do anything here, this is spawning.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I kind of trolled here. You'll see in a second.
I mean, like, you're just doing this because they're like, maybe I can outsmite. But all you're doing is kind of like giving, like, screwing your bot lane. Because your bot lane does not want to fight here. You're like forcing them to fight.
That was just
I mean, it actually almost worked out, actually, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I don't know why their Smolder's being so scared, to be honest. It only works out, I think, because Smolder was just not playing the game. He's like a classic AAC player, they have to hit their wave instead of winning the game. So,
Yeah.
Lissandra's a bit late though, which is actually kind of depressing because she also is not willing to drop minions for this.
I was looking at the mid lane and I'm thinking, okay, maybe Silas can't move if Lissandra just keeps
Laners
pressuring.
are just not willing to drop minions. It's kind of sad. If Lissandra moves, it maybe works, but I also think you should just not force this because it kind of screws your team over. Like your bot wave is like cooked now. I think you should just play for the top Scuttle. I think, to be honest, I think you could also get his top camps too. Because like your blue is up, right? Which means that his his red is up. He's not gonna be able to get here in time because he's on dragon. And you could probably even take his Krugs too, to be honest. It's a bit riskier, but it's fine because your champ has so much escape that even if he gets there in time, you can just always run away. So I think you should just be looking for this instead because your champion is pretty good at you know snowballing. So I think if you take these, you could maybe snowball the game.
Okay.
This is just like, you feel like, you know, maybe you're just tilted, you feel like you want to force this because your bot lane is losing or whatever, I don't know.
I should get one off of it, but I don't think anything was worth it here, because then Ram just gets the entire top for free.
And now you're sitting on 1,100 gold and your entire jungle's respawned, so it just feels awkward, right?
True, yeah.
Where you could have already taken this, bet on Scuttle right now, maybe even doing blue buff honestly at this point, and your team wouldn't have just all died. So the game is a bit rough now. Okay, let's fast forward. So you know the Scuttle's up, guaranteed. So you should just always start with the Scuttle here, but it's fine. Okay. You want to start with the like hardest to get camps, because if you take these and then Rammus had come onto base and takes this and then you go, it's probably just gone by then. Like you do drop blue and then you're probably gonna check. Oh well, I guess you just go mid instead. This is good. I didn't even realize that guy was 1 HP. Oh, you have no ult. Oh, you have no ult. I didn't see that
he was holding TKO. That was just a troll.
I thought you had ults. If you have ult there, it's good, but it's hard without ult, I think.
Yeah, I also I went Axiom first, which I don't like, because I was like flexing between blue and red, obviously, and because I went that pickaxe, I couldn't really go hubris.
Yeah.
So I don't think that changed it, but like it didn't let me stack early as much as I would have wanted to. This game.
Yeah, I mean, I know I think you just completely what's it called, blundered by just forcing that dragon fight, because like your game is so hard now. They got so many kills and you would be up so much more CS. And the game is so chill if you just recall there and play through Lissandra ult mid lane.
Yeah.
This guy's down 30 CS.
Yeah, I think I keep just looking way too hard on the early objectives. Like I know to drop like early dragon, early drop, but if I'm down there and it's spawning and I don't know, I always
you also had another play. If there's nothing else to do and you're just gonna go for the 50-50 smite, it's fine, but you could have taken all these camps and you would have been big chillin'. Yeah, now we feel kind of homeless. We just have to farm because we can't really gank anything because we're weak and we, have too many camps up. So it just feels like you're playing catch up the entire rest of the game, probably. You want to be the one dictating the game if you want to carry. And you would have been able to do that by just giving dragon and playing here. Okay, you see how easy it is to just play around Lissandra? You should be doing that on repeat. She, like, giga counters Silas, so... And that's how you're gonna get fed this game, is just playing around mid lane. And that mid picks would also help you just get invade and play through God, all that.
I feel like I always struggle to game smoothly mid lane. I don't know why. I feel like as Kayn it should be easy because you can always just look to go through that like little top, like the Raptors side. But I don't know.
I mean, ganking mid lane is hard. But when you have a champ like Lissandra, especially into someone like Silas that's like has to walk up to hit the wave, it's so free kills.
Yeah.
It's just so free kills. You have to be able to identify when someone's just okay. That's too greedy to go for that grub, by the way, because he's always gonna just taunt you there. But I think you can get him here. Oh, your Yone is still kill. Okay. I mean, even if you die here, it's like probably worth the trade 1-for-1, to be honest. So I don't think it's that bad. Even if you were to die here, you'd live though. Honestly, here, like, I know you want to hit your Gromp, but I think you just gotta recall and run bot here. Like, if you hit this Gromp, I think you're just spending too much. Huh?
Why? Like, why? I'm trying to. Like, why is it like? Why...
I think you just need to be active on the map. I think just hitting this Gromp, you're just wasting so much time. Dragon's up, but like they have a timer where like Rammus could run out of base and take Dragon. You're gonna let bot push out for free, hit the turret. You just need to be on the map. Like you just gotta kill. Like this one Gromp isn't gonna change anything. Your clear is already like, you know, desynced. There's no reason to hit this Gromp and desync it even more.
Okay.
So
that makes a lot of sense.
I think you just buy your items and look for a play, to be honest.
Okay.
That's gonna give you way higher net positive than this Gromp. This Gromp doesn't do anything. If this Gromp gives you an item, then sure, yeah, you can take Gromp.
Gotcha.
And now you're just stuck on the map too long because you feel forced to stay because you know you didn't recall.
Yeah.
So
okay,
I mean, you're gonna get this for free, but look, they're just getting Dragon for free and they're fighting your bot lane. Like if you don't recall, you're just not being active on the map and you're just saying, I'm only gonna farm, good luck team. If you do this, you better be able to carry it from this point, is the thing. But I think you just get way more by just recalling, and you still could have run out here with items, by the way, and taken this and just had items to be stronger. So just no reason not to recall there. Okay, so that like that last sequence was just kind of, so you see now your entire jungle spawning, your bot dies, they get dragon, and you gank top without items. And even if you have items here, I think you actually still lose this, but you're feeling forced to do things because they're being active on the map and you can't because you're just hitting camps. So you feel forced to go for this gank, I think, because they're killing your bot lane.
Okay.
If you had just recalled and played here, this would have just been better play and you would have been to top.
The entire sequence was just off. In
yeah,
general.
it's like both these plays, you felt forced to do something. Like you don't need to be forced to go for this. You have this, and then again here, you don't need to be feel forced to gank top. You have like all these camps respawning that you can play for. So you should never feel forced as a jungler to do anything because if you make a bad decision, it's really detrimental for the game. You should be almost guaranteed that your plays are going to work. You shouldn't feel forced to do things. If you feel forced, it should be because the game's like completely doomed, like down 10k gold. Otherwise, you should not be going for forced plays. You're just going to dig yourself in a deeper hole. There's always going to be ways to come back later in the game. Like someone's gonna walk up and give shutdown, and like also once you get your second item spike, even if they're up like 1,000 gold, it doesn't matter. You both are 2 items. Like even if they're up 1,000 gold, you're pretty equal terms. But when you play this here, where like, I mean, I guess you're you know, he's 1 item, you're 1 item, but like he's up 2 levels, you don't have enough stats to fight him here. So you're it's just.
And he just had like I didn't even check the revive cooldown or anything, so he could have just been fully stacked passive. Really, but
I think like the entire game here, I don't think there was a single point where you were just on your camps on spawn. The entire game, your entire jungle's up, and that's bad because 1, you're losing out on XP and gold, and 2, you're risking the enemy taking your camps, which this Rammus hasn't invaded you, but I don't think you're, you know, even accounting for the fact that he's not going to invade you. I think you're just getting lucky that he's not invading you.
Yeah.
So the moment you gank top there, your entire boss set should be gone. So, and if that's the case, you walk into your boss side and it's here, you're just lucky. If this is gone, you're even more homeless because you have nothing to take here. And in that case, you should just run to your top camps and then play for the Scuttle, play for his respawning top camps instead of running here. Even still, I think you should just go here instead. You've already, like, screwed over your bot lane so much by not helping them earlier that you need to just split map. But, I mean, it's even hard to split map because this guy's Giga fed. So... like, if you're going to invade and take camps, you want to try to make sure you're going to take those respawning camps. Because these camps have been sitting here, right? So these are lower levels. and this is going to be a higher level. So you're kind of just helping Rammus, because he didn't even touch his top side at all. He spent his entire time boss side, took his bot camps, and then he comes to his top side and his camps are respawning. So it's not even like he lost anything, right? Because his camps are just respawning. They're actually higher in level. So you actually helped him essentially. Because you took these instead of taking these, and these respawn a higher level. So you actually unironically helped him by doing that. Did you actually kill here? Oh, he's AFK. Oh, he's AFK. I'm like...
That doesn't... Yeah, I don't know.
Just saying he 1v2s you guys there if he's not AFK. I swear he does.
Like, I'm looking back at the VOD now. I don't know how I thought playing through like the 1-4 Yone versus the 4-1 Zen was ever...
I mean, at this point, it's like... Well, actually, your bot's actually decently strong. But your bot map state is pretty bad, so it's kind of hard to... ever play for your bot. I think because you like kind of ignored them through the part where you should have been playing for bot, it's hard now. But your entire jungle's up too, so if you die there, it's even worse because again, you can lose your camps and they're just sitting here. Like, I think you should be proactive on the map and not just always hitting your camps, but going for a risky play like that with your camps up is bad. If it's a guaranteed kill, then yeah. But I don't think that was ever a guaranteed kill there.
I think this entire game I was like even farm with Rammus, and it's just
yeah,
like,
what's up,
that doesn't feel good versus like a champion who's always going to be.
Yeah, and you also invaded his camps a lot. You just were like invading to invade instead of invading to get a lead.
Yeah.
Do you want to play around Lissandra CC? Okay, this is good. I mean, yeah, they're just inting here. Nice. I swear if you're red Kayn here, you're doing so much more, by the way.
Probably. I think I was just too worried about the Smolder Senna, not realizing that I just couldn't go there. Like,
I think this is a waste of time. Yeah. This only gives 100 gold and it takes you forever to kill. I think you need to just take these camps, maybe like gank Smolder. You need to just reset and go play on the map. This is just gonna take too long. It's a waste of time. You're hitting it because it's an objective, but this objective doesn't really do anything. You're even gonna die here too. Oh wait, maybe you get it. Oh, you have no smite. Oh no, he's gonna win before you guys. Oh no. Yeah, okay. So, you see how like every time you've tried to force something, it's turned out bad?
Yeah.
So if you just don't force stuff and go for your guaranteed gold, I think you have a lot better game state. Because you guys are still you guys are up gold, even though like the game feels bad, right?
Yeah.
So imagine a world where instead of fighting this dragon, you took these. And imagine a world where instead of ganking top, you recalled and ran bot. Imagine a world where you didn't fight this here. You guys would be chilling. You know, I'm not saying you're completely inting and terrible and throwing for your team.
No,
but I'm saying I think you could have carried this game.
Yeah. No, like if I'm watching this with you, I see like the Lissandra was very ahead the entire game. I remember she kept like just running it down bot. I think if I just played for my mid, played for my bot earlier, then like it would have, instead of like just trying to like, I was farming at the wrong times and going for objectives at the wrong time.
I think you feel forced, like you feel like the game's bad because you guys died on dragon. Yeah, that was a pretty bad play, but they actually didn't really get much off of it because they didn't. I don't know what happened, how they didn't get much of a lead off that, but maybe it's because the Lissandra was already winning mid so hard. Not sure. She does hard counter Silas, so. But you're just digging yourself a deeper hole. You just want to, you know, play around your strengths. You don't roll. Like, I think you could have helped her there, but you don't have rolls, so like, whatever. This game feels like actually impossible now.
Yeah.
But like you're also blue Kayn, so you need to just be fighting the Smolder Senna, and that's the only people you should be fighting. Oh, support Senna with IE, bro. What?
So.
Bro, what?
I don't even know.
And then you have a Yasuo support building Heartsteel, bro. What is happening?
Like, honestly, I don't even like, even with like the TK, Yasuo, the double AD, like bot lane, I just feel like it wasn't like, that wasn't an issue. Like I didn't feel at any point in the game like that my team comp was like the reason I was losing. It was all just like macro decisions.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I mean, you should just be looking for their backline. I mean, here it's obviously easy, okay to hit because there's no backline. But you're playing blue Kayn, your goal is to hit the backline. I don't think you should ever be using your ult on Zehen there, because you're doing no damage to him. If you're using your ult, oh my god, this is so loud. If you're using your ult to dodge an important spell, then sure, it's fine. I mean, maybe if you dodged as a head ult there, it would have been worth it, but use it after. And now you have no ult for their backline, which, like, your goal is to kill their backline, right? Your ult does like 200 damage to the head. That's never changing the fact whether you kill him or not. But I think you need to just realize your goal is to kill their backline. And you can hit their front line when it's free, like your team's hitting there and there's no backline. But you should never be ulting Zehen there. We are 5 CS on blue Kayn. Okay, we have every ult. Fine. Yeah, see how easy the game is playing around the Sondra CC? If you guys were just ahead, this game would have been just reload. Yeah, this is good. Push bot, get plates. Oh. You know, you had the right idea. Oh, okay. We should have done this before Gromp, but it's fine. At least we did it. Okay, good. You get plates. This is good. This is just literally free turret. They're all dead. Nice. Don't overstay, please. Thank you. Thank you. Like, there's no reason to take this blue. You have your entire jungle up. You have items. Just reset. Your team comes out strong. So, I wonder if you just recalled there because you didn't think his blue was up. I don't know. But yeah, you don't want to overstay there because you can take his blue, but like your entire jungle's up and you want to reset there with when your team is strong. You guys just want to fight, you need to just reset and play the map. If you overstay, you just give the enemy team a chance to come back when you're just like not strong. So
do you think like I guess like the priority to invade, like obviously like separate from like the game state itself, because there were a lot of times I shouldn't have invaded, but do you think like your priority of like should I invade, should I not invade matters more on if it's like a carry jungler? Like if I see like a I guess like a
yes, because obviously a jungler like I don't know, like tank junglers don't need as much CS. So like if you're a tank jungler, you don't gain much off of invading. And if they're a tank jungler, they don't lose much off of invading. Like you invading Rammus, again, it didn't really do anything, right? Because he just ganked bot instead. But if you're a carry jungler into a carry jungler, it's better. But it's still good as a carry jungler because you're going to get more CS on yourself. But you should only be doing it because it's actually going to give you a lead. You shouldn't be invading just to invade. Like when you invaded the top side there, when you had your entire jungle up, it was just, you were just invading to just invade. Instead of like invading to get a lead, you know? So.
Yeah.
It needs to have a purpose to invade, not just invading.
Gotcha.
Because the goal when you're playing a carry champ is to just get a CS lead. But if you're just invading to invade, you're not really getting a CS lead.
Yeah.
So. Because you spend so much time running here and here when your entire jungle's up, it's just a waste of time. Whereas if you just full clear, you actually get more CS that way. So. I could go through this entire game. There wasn't a single point where your entire jungle was put down, and that's just like that should never happen when you're playing a carry jungler.
Yeah.
And again, we're just farming when we need to be playing around with Lissandra. Like you didn't farm earlier when you should be farming, but now that you have 3 items and you should just be fighting, you're only hitting your camps. So you need to just be proactive on the map. You're really strong with Hubris, 31 stacks, and your Lissandra has Giga CC or Tom Kench is strong. You need to just be like playing wherever your Lissandra is, wherever she ults someone. Like now, the thing is now you want to play a fight because you just cleared all your camps, but now your Lissandra wants to reset. And your Yasuo wants to reset.
Yeah.
And you're also sitting on 1700 gold. So
yeah.
Actually, I guess your team doesn't want to reset, they just bought. But now you want to reset where your team wants to fight, so it's kind of awkward. Like, you're sitting on 1700 gold and you want to fight. It's just a bit awkward.
How often do you, like, reset? Like, are you, like, just trying to never be holding, like, too much gold? Because for me, I think, like, you're talking about me overstaying on the map. I think that's, like, also part of the issue. But I never try to reset where I'm not buying, like, full, like, large components. Like,
well, yeah, the thing is, you want to recall to buy items, obviously, because you're sitting on a gold. You want to have stats. But it's not even just that. It's also just, like playing out when you're strong and when your team is strong. So if your team wants to let's say you guys just get a dragon and you could invade their boss side. Sometimes instead of invading their boss side, it's better to just reset, buy your items, and come out with your team when they're strong so you can all fight together. Because if you go invade their bot side, your team's going to be coming out on the map when they're strong and want to fight for an extra 30 seconds waiting for you to recall, and then you go recall, and then they're getting ganked and you're in base.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
even if you can take camps, and even if you don't have a lot of gold, sometimes it's best to just recall so you can, be on the map with your team when you're strong. If you can take those camps and just still stay on the map with your team, then it's okay. Because the entire goal is to just be on the map with your team when they want to fight.
Yeah.
But if you need to recall for your item spike and when your team wants to recall, then you should just recall.
Okay.
Because I'll recall sometimes, even when I have just like 600 gold. Because one, sometimes it's faster because home guards, but two, like I'm just gonna sprint bot instead of walking all the way. Like let's say I don't know, I took their 2 top camps and my top side's up. Sometimes I'll just recall and just sprint bot, even if I only have 600 gold, because I need to just be bot. Like my bot is like super strong. They have no flashes bot. Then I'll just like recall and just run bot, even though I have my top camps up. Whereas a lot of junglers maybe would do Raptors, Krugs, and like run to their top camps, and then then you recall. But then by then your bot lane's like either their waves frozen or they fought 2v2 and lost because you weren't there. Stuff like that, where you could have impacted if you just recall and run bot.
Yeah.
So. Or like, let's say I take these camps and my like jungle's respawning and I'm scared of this getting invaded. I'll just recall, run out of base here and defend my camps. So.
Do you think, separate from what you were just saying, but this game, I remember I was because they had like what's it called, Zehen, like it's like Zehen, Silas, Senna, so it's just like a whole bunch of healing. So I went executioners, but I feel like because I'm on blue, if I'm going in first to try and apply executioners, because at the time I bought it, no one else on my team had anti-heal, and people I feel like in my games just don't prioritize anti-heal as much as they should, and especially in these like high healing comps. So I feel like I'm like pressured to go in early and then like try to R like while my team engages.
You should never change your playstyle because of the heal cut.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I mean,
don't worry. It's not worth.
Yeah, because also you're playing like, I don't even think the heal cut matters on you. You can't apply it very well. Like you're gonna try to focus Smolder Senna. Yeah, if you're Red King, because you're hitting their front line, right? But the people that are healing, you're not hitting. Like your goal is to hit Senna Smolder. So you're not really actually applying any heal cut on them, to be honest. You'd rather it'd be better if you just had damage to go kill them and just tell either someone else on your team to get heal cut, or just even if they don't get heal cut, you just gotta accept the fact that you don't have heal cut and just kill them anyways.
Sure.
So. But I mean, I don't hate that you get Executioner, like whatever, it's still an item, but you shouldn't be changing your playstyle, like hitting their front line just to apply Executioner. You should just be trying to kill their back line. Because that's going to be always more useful than cutting their healing by 50%.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this game's just over, you're just going to lose, you guys are just going to get outplayed in fights.
Yeah, I thought they were on Baron, so
this
I tried to wrap
is fine, to be honest. I think your team, this is actually fine, you get a good flank here. Your team was just, not on the same page, I guess. Maybe you could be pinging more, I don't know, but like I don't know why they're walking here, because they're scared of Smolder ult, and if they just walk in, like if Lissandra's eating in here ulting, it's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know why she doesn't look.
I'm not gonna like blame the ping limit for like how I played this game.
Where did
Obviously that didn't change anything, but, like,
where did she E?
Great question.
She uses her E, but why didn't she go in here? Bro, if she goes in here and ults herself, I mean, I guess it's because they're running away, she's scared, but if she goes in here and ults herself, it's literally winner's queue. Like, she would have got them half HP, they wouldn't be able to hit her, and your team, Yone, could maybe follow. Oh, Yone doesn't have unlucky. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Lisandra should have gone. I think this is a good angle, actually, from you. Just unlucky your team didn't follow up. Yeah. But you live, so maybe the fight's still playable. Oh, Yasuo is just inting. Oh, Lisandra just... What? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Your team
I don't know. I can't blame my
fights,
team because
the early game.
I didn't play the early game. Yeah, it's just like our bot lane could have been so much further ahead. Our mid lane was so strong, and I didn't play around it, so I can't.
Yeah,
really
I mean they're
my
just
team.
unkillable now. No damage. Why is she ulting Zehen? This never kill. GG. No damage.
Yeah, GG's.
I mean a lot of the same things, right?
Yeah.
Any questions?
Not really. I feel like you kind of covered everything that you could. You pointed out a bunch of stuff I didn't even like think about in the moment.
Yeah.
So kind of went over
Um,
everything. I feel like.
yeah, I think biggest thing is just don't feel forced. Like you should never feel forced in a game because you're just gonna dig yourself a deeper hole. The only time you should ever feel forced is if you're like down a ton of gold and you really want a big shutdown. Then sure, maybe you could feel forced, but you shouldn't be feel forced at 5 minutes in the game. If you feel forced at 5 minutes in the game, you shouldn't be playing Kayn. Right?
Got you.
I mean, it's not even just a Kayn thing. You should just never feel forced at 5 minutes in the game.
No, yeah, yeah.
So, because a lot of those decisions you made just felt forced and they turned out really bad. There's other things too where I think you were just prioritizing their camps, or like you just weren't trying to be active on the map and you were prioritizing their camps without actually getting a lead.
Yeah.
So
like, yeah, staying on the map for the sake of staying on the map instead of like
Yeah.
actually like trying to. Yeah, I got you.
okay,
Well, thank you.
yeah.
Appreciate that. Have a
All
good
right, I'll
one.
catch you later. Bye bye.